I thought I will give space to someone to see if someone wants to share, but I always have a lot to share. So, wow, what a conversation. So, I would love to share my appreciation today is the powerfulness of having a reflective conversation. However, us being privileged to see the coach and how he is able to bring the client into a space where he can step out of his situation and see himself. And we could see that it's not sometimes simple. However, when the client is able to step out, see themselves, how they are thinking, how they're relating to their situation, and then the joy and how everything just comes from there. I think that is just wonderful to see. I've so much enjoyed the metaphors, everything. So I want to give space to someone else. Maybe Abby, if you want to share what you've enjoyed as well. Thank you so much for this great session. Thank you, Joseph, and thank you, Ben.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Azadeh. Thank you. Hello, everyone. So just to build on what Azadeh has said, I think today's case study has shown the power of observation, the power of observation, and the power of observing the client in the moment, how the client is experiencing the story, how the client is relating to the story. And I think the coach for today actually took time to bring the client from a position of just thinking, having that headspace of thinking at the head space, and bringing him down to the point of reflecting, you know, taking him, give him the opportunity to step out of that situation and really looking at himself. And I think the metaphor really brought it home for him. Today's conversation for me showed the power of the ACC conversation, showed the power of transformation shift that will bring sustainable change. It really reinforced that it reinforced to me that it does work if you're able to observe the client in the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Abiola.
Thank you, Abiola. Oh, I have seen this very good comment here. I really have to contemplate my own horse now. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, I'm seeing who's raising your hand now? David, do you want to share something to us here?
Yes, if I could just have a little bit as a student, just working through the class. It was fantastic to see Ben in action, and the main learning I took away was the power of persisting into the layer 2 awareness. There was a lot at the beginning which felt to me like lost frame and moving around some kind of layer 1 kind of just with a lot of ABC content, but Ben kept persisting. Sorry, the coach kept persisting to find the real issue and finding the metaphor. And I think that the power of persistence is my main learning. Is wow, that was just a transformational moment to then see the client become aware of, yeah, I have to look after my horse. That's the important thing.
Yes, thank you so much, David. And yeah, I may invite the faculty, another one faculty, and then we will move to another session of the learning. And yeah, and Ben will share the link to another room, and he will be there and wait for us there, and we will follow him. And for now, just another one last faculty to share about the learning here to all of us here before we move forward to another room. Who wants to share? We want to hear the very juicy comments from you.
maybe if I can take the honor.
Go ahead, Joy.
Yeah, so after learning so many case studies from CMA, we're still respecting that every single conversation is unique and it has its own learning point. So I was laughing about this in the way that sometimes we say the client is too logical. What should we do? The client is very effective. What should we do? If the client's mind is not open enough, and what can we do? But rarely we see the client is logical, reflective, and open a lot. So I would say that this is the super unique and rare case study that we luckily encountered. That we see the client is really reflective, being logical, and presenting a very unique and valuable content. So what I'm appreciating the coach is, first of all, the coach acknowledge what the client is presenting. At the same time, the coach also, like trimming the tree. You want the tree to grow well, you're not just watering the tree, but you cut the branches to make sure the tree is growing in the shape that is beneficial for them. So that's why coach always bring the client back to where the root is serving. And then at the end, allow the client to see what is more beneficial. So this is the moment we see that the coach is constantly paving the way, nurturing and trimming the client in the right shape. It's just more than the beautiful that we can describe. Yeah, so I really hope that today everyone can stay back and ask questions and learn from this, because we rarely have such a great case study to exam. But thank you, Joseph.
Yes, thank you, Joy. And yeah, and yes, it is very interesting, and we have a lot of things to learn from this conversation. So I would like to invite all of us here